How to track conversions in GA4. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can create a conversion event. For example, if you want to track somebody filling in a form and landing on the thank you page, you do need to kind of set this up manually inside GA4. I'm going to walk you through step by step. If you like this video, don't forget, hit that thumbs icon and subscribe. Let's go do this right now. So as you most likely know, GA4 is quite different to the old Universal Analytics, the main difference being it is an event-based tracking system. And out of the box, a lot of the events are set up and created for you by default, which is great because a lot of the hard work has kind of been done where it would have been quite tricky to set it up in the old Universal Analytics. But as mentioned, in this video, I'm going to walk you through how you can create a conversion in GA4 that might not be one of the default events that are set up out of the box. What do I mean? I'll show you real quick here. So here I am in my GA4 account and I've gone to the report section here under engagement and events. And if I scroll down here, you'll see here are the default events that are automatically created when you create your GA4 account. Okay. Now, however, in the situation of I want to track people who land on a thank you page or a success page for people who fill in a web form or download a guide, these out of the box events won't automatically track it. So for example, I've got a website here and people who download the guide and land on thank-you, I need to create an event of the people who land on this specific page and then create that as a conversion event. And I'm going to walk you through how to do that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the admin section. And if I go to events here, you'll see here are all these events that I showed you in the previous report, which, as I said, come out of the box. All right, but we want to create a unique event or a separate event for the people who land on that thank you page, and thankfully it's quite easy to do. There's actually two ways you can do this. You can do this using Google Tag Manager, or this option that I'm going to show you in this video is actually easier, and so therefore it's often my preferred method to do so. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here and we're going to click create event, and I'm going to click create and I'm going to give it a name. So I'm going to say generate_lead, considering this is a lead for the people who fill in the form. And then we need to write the conditions by which the event must qualify for it to be registered as an event. So the parameter is event name equals, and we're going to say page_view because we're going to be calling on the page view event, but we're going to add a further condition. And if we don't do this, then all page views will be labeled as generate lead, which we do not want. So we need to then say that page_location, you could choose equals here. I'm going to choose contains, and then you do contains thank-you. So this is where you would put the URL of whatever is the success page that you are trying to track. My preference is to do contains over equals because the problem I have with equals is sometimes there's a slash that's added or not added, and I just find that contains usually picks up every instance rather than equals can miss some people due to some other things being added to the URL. Okay, so we definitely need to add this additional parameter to say I'm going to call on the page view event, but only when the page location equals this thank you page. Okay, so obviously you would put in whatever is yours. Scrolling down here, I'm going to leave this checkbox checked, which is basically saying to copy the parameter from the source event. So that means that the default page view event is also going to be unaffected. We can add a modification to this, which we can assign a value to this particular lead, be it a monetary value. So if you wanted to do that, I don't particularly want to do that in this instance because it's just somebody downloading a guide. They haven't purchased anything, and at this point there's no desire to attach a monetary value to that. But if you wanted to, this is where you would do that. And then I'm going to click create. Then we can see our generate lead custom event has been created here. And if I close this, it is going to take about 24 hours for our custom event to show up here because there is a lag in that. So you can either wait 24 hours, and when you do see the event triggered here, you can then toggle this mark as a conversion event here. But since it's not going to show up, we can take the step now to do it, and therefore it will automatically be marked as a conversion. So we can go to conversions here, and then we can create a new conversion event, and we have to name the event the same thing that name the conversion event the same as the event that we have just created. So generate underscore lead, click save, and therefore that will automatically mark that as a conversion, and it will show up also in the events here. All right, so if I show you where you're going to find this in the report section, if we go to reports, and then you're going to monitor all your conversions in this conversion section in these default standard reports here. Obviously I have none showing up now because I've only just created it. If I show you real quick here in the Google Analytics demo account, I've gone to the Google Merchant Shop here, gone to the reports, engagement and conversions. You'll see these are their conversion events that they have got set up here. And obviously you can get all the information you want about particular conversions that you set up, the users and the revenue associated with that. All right, so this is what it would look like when you've once set it up here. So once you've set up these conversions, then you'll be able to view these conversions in all your really other reports as well. So if we go to acquisition and traffic acquisition, then we can obviously see which traffic sources, scrolling across here rather, let me just do this. We can see, sorry, not very good scrolling by me, conversions here, and we can also choose a specific conversion event that we want to see how it performed, and even change this to be a particular source medium and see which conversion event had the best source medium, as well as all the other reports as well. All right, so there you have it. That's how you set up a conversion event inside GA4 using the GA4 interface rather than Google Tag Manager. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs icon and subscribe, and maybe check out my website teachtraffic.com. Thanks for watching.